As I said last time, this week we'll be going through my favourite fighting types. So let's get right into it. At number 10, we have Meditite. Since I started playing Pokemon, I never really had much of a liking for fighting type. I felt like the attacks were too overpowered, or they tended to have a weak defense. With Meditite's Psychic type, I feel like I was able to give it a chance, although I do tend to use it more as a Psychic Pokemon than a fighting Pokemon. At number 9, we have Makuhita. Makuhita was probably my first introduction to actually using the fighting type. In Gen 1 and 2, I never used a fighting type in my team because I didn't like them. But on my first playthrough of Emerald, I decided to catch a Makuhita in the cave in Dewford and added it to my team, without knowing that my Shroomish and my Torchic would soon gain a fighting type too. At number 8, I picked Gallade. I've always liked the Routes evolution line. Ever since I first saw Route, I thought it was so cute that I added it to my team straight away, and always bothered to train it up, even though it doesn't know any attacks at first. But Route's evolutions have a very female look, and I always found it weird when my Route was a male, so I was really happy with the introduction of a male counterpart to Gardevoir. At number 7, we have Blaziken. On my first playthrough of Emerald, I did pick Torchic because it was cute. Admittedly, I was a bit disappointed at its evolutions initially. They were nothing like the cute little chicken I was hoping for, and I wasn't a fan of the addition of the fighting type. But I never desert my starters. I kept at it, and eventually I did develop a liking for Blaziken, landing at a place as my number 7. At number 6, we have Lucario. The reason I like Lucario is mainly for its design, as well as its movie appearance. I've never actually trained one because, I'm not a big fan of fighting type, but the essence of Lucario is cool and loyal, and the baby Pokemon Riolu is just super cute. At number 5, we have Heracross. Again, I've never actually used a Heracross, but it's a Pokemon that's always intrigued me, and I should probably try using one at some point. The combination of fighting and bug, which are two types I would usually never use. I feel as though they make Heracross go so far to the bad side that it becomes cool again. Also, the design of the beetle, it does remind me of catching beetles in Animal Crossing, and I really like beetles. Number 4 is Mankey. Now at first I hated Mankey, I would never use it, I'd leave it in my box. But when I started playing Fire Red, I felt unsure as to which Pokemon I should use in my team. Most of my favourite Pokemon are from Gen 2 or 3, but Mankey was a Pokemon I recognised and thought it wasn't too weak, and it also had a type advantage against Brock's gym. So I went ahead and added it to my team. I do think that I beta kicked it out for an Onix, but the time I did spend with it was super nice. Number 3 is Tyrogue. Now, if you know me, you'll know I'm a fan of Pokemon with multiple forms or evolutions, and I just love to collect them all. Tyrogue is my number 3 fighting type entirely for that reason. I've never used any of the Hitmons in a team, but I've had so much fun breeding Tyrogues just to collect all its evolutions, so it's a Pokemon I enjoy a lot and have a lot of fun with. Number 2 is Scraggy. This is one of the few fighting types I actually have a soft spot for. When I was playing White version, there weren't many designs that caught my interest, but Scraggy was definitely one of them. He just looked so lost and helpless, with big eyes, and his clothing kept falling down. I was a bit hesitant to add him to my team because of his type, but he was so cute, and I was struggling to find Pokemon that I wanted to use, so I took him in, and I absolutely do not regret it. He was probably the Pokemon in that team that I grew the most attached to. And my number 1 fighting type, I've already mentioned in this video, is Breloom. Because on my first play of Emerald, I did choose Torchic, I ended up with a type disadvantage to the first gym, and honestly I remember really struggling with it, since early in the game, your Pokemon generate only normal type moves, and I was training a Linoone, a Poochyena, a Skitty, and a Taillow, so I was having a tough time. Right to the point I decided to go and catch that Shroomish in the forest just to help me with that gym. I kept the Shroomish with me, but in the back of my mind I was planning to switch it to something else when I found a Pokemon I liked more. But when the Shroomish evolved into a Brilliant Man, I was surprised, and I suddenly started to really like it. I really like the design of Brilliant. It's cool and cute simultaneously, and the fighting type gave me type advantages that I never usually had. Thank you for watching my favourite fighting type Pokemon. Next week, we'll be going through the water types.